Kilimanjaro.
Do have black and white stripes that kind of resemble zebras, but they are actually the only living relative of the giraffe. You can tell by looking at their skull structures, very similar to the skull of a giraffe. All copies also have very long tongues, very similar to the also weigh about 750 pounds. Now those greater kudu are actually female. You can tell they're girls because they do not have long 6-foot horns the males typically have. Stripes, or are they black with white stripes? These zebras are predominantly black with white stripes. You can tell by looking at their noses. Does anyone know the Swahili name for lion? It is Simba. So the female lions actually do the hunting for the prey. Laying the second tallest rock. There's also a second female lion laying right over here to the left. So large predators like lions love these copies because they have a tall vantage point to spot prey in 3 seconds. Cheetah's sleek bodies are built for speed. They will use their tail the same way a boat uses a rudder for both steering and balance when they're running at us guys, humans. But although humans have done damages to their populations in the past, simply recycling our old electronics, like our cell phones, laptops, computers, tablets, different from reticulated giraffes, ore inside them. Giraffes are browsers. They will use their long prehensile tongues to reach the leaves that are high in the trees. A giraffe tongue is actually about 16 inches long, about the same length as your forearm. So guys, we are now about to head into one of my favorite areas on the reserve, which is the elephant countries, named because different migrating herds of African elephants, they migrate across these lands during different times of the year. Let's go see if we can spot them as they are migrating. And I'm sure those creaking noises is perfectly normal. Is that duct tape? Oh my god! Looks like that was duct tape. Well, looks like most of us made it this time. Can I get a thumbs up in the back, guys? Most of us made it. Perfect. I see a couple thumbs. So down here, guys, on either side of us, these are red clay pits. Now, elephants use their tusks to dig and scrape at the red clay, kind of a way to knock it loose. You can see some of those scrape marks to the lower right. It's where they knock the clay loose to eat it for its important minerals. Oh, take a look over on the left. Looks like there's a couple more of these elephants. Since these elephants are in a group setting, they're most likely to be females. There's probably a calf running around here present somewhere as well. Sadly, guys, the main reasons these elephants are being poached are for their tusks at the front of their faces. Now, those tusks are made out of ivory. That ivory is then traded as well as... Yes, guys, elephants have sensitive skin that can get sunburned. Same way we humans put on sunscreen with SPF, elephants actually throw sand, dirt, sometimes even mud. not brown colored coats. Their coats gets darker as they mature. Now the sable antelope are very defensive animals. They will use their sharp horns to fight back should a predator like a lion jump on their backs. The sable antelope are also the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Any logo you see will have that sable. So cute. I do see a rocky cave area over here on the left. So take a look inside, guys. Those are the African wild dogs inside that little den. They're also called the painted dogs because of the pattern of their coats. They live in packs of about 5 to 15. So they do look super cute and cuddly, but they're actually the most effective hunters on the reserve with speed. Not brown colored coats. Their coats gets darker as they mature. Now the sable antelope are very defensive animals. They will use their sharp horns to fight back should a predator like a lion jump on their backs. The sable antelope are also the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve to work together to maintain the lands. For example, African elephants are the bulldozers. They knock down trees for food. All the different species of antelope and cattle, they mow the grasses. And giraffes use their long necks and tongues to prune the undersides of the tree. Spotting for animals, I always check near different bodies of water, like rivers and watering holes. They attract animals of all sorts for many different purposes. Now the Safi River is famous for being home to two incredible predators. Now that would be the Nile crocodile and the hippopotamus. The hippo is actually one of the most dangerous animals in all of Africa. It's not the lion or the cheetah you will not watch out for. Hippos are very territorial and aggressive and protective. The Nile crocodile is the largest species of crocodilian in Africa. On average, they're about 16 feet long. Crush the bellies of prey much larger than them. Life at about 85 pounds. As they grow and mature, hippos can weigh about 5,500 pounds. So guys, over on that center island, there are a couple white birds. Now these white birds are the pink-backed pelicans. Now they get their pink coloration when it appears on their skin whenever it is mating season. These pelicans also have a very long... Now that is a black rhino. Black rhinos weigh about 3,000 pounds. They can also charge at about 35 miles per hour. Sadly, guys, this is becoming more and more of